The Princess of Wales mysteriously disappeared after the Commonwealth Day service. She was not at the reception at Buckingham Palace. And that's too bad for the royal family. Of course, her husband, Prince William, along with 1006 intelligence knew where she was. But the palace would not comment on the absence of the Princess of Wales, and probably will not. It began as usual. The royal family trotted briskly to Westminster Abbey for the annual Commonwealth Day service. The princess looked gorgeous, wearing a $5,481 ermine suit that recalled Christian Dior's iconic new look. Her demeanor at the service was textbook. All the rules and traditions were followed. And then the lady disappears. After the service, King Charles, Camilla, Princess Anne, her husband Sir Tim Lawrence, Prince William and the newly minted Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh returned to Buckingham Palace for a Commonwealth reception. Imagine the multitude of high-ranking commissioners clutching glasses of orange juice and nervously waiting their turn to have a 30-second small talk with the king. But Catherine wasn't there, even though the press release said she would be present. So far, there is no official word on her no-show. There are theories that she left to pick up her children from school or that the palace made a mistake. But wait, have palace officials ever made a mistake of this nature? I mean, that's just stupidity. Just like the school version. After all, nannies, assistants, and lots of other staff could have taken the children. Sure, Kate's desire to go to school all the time is admirable and all, but that doesn't change the fact that her priorities are really wrong in this case. This was the first time Charles spoke as king at a major Commonwealth event, an organization of 56 member states encompassing 2.6 billion people, or nearly a third of the world's population. More than half of those who live in the Commonwealth are people of color, and more than 60% of them are under the age of 29. This event is very important to the royal family because it intersects with such a concept as race. Almost exactly 2 years ago, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, spoke with Oprah Winfrey to hint that her unborn son during her first pregnancy faced discrimination based on the fact that he would be biracial. Then Catherine and Prince William embarked on a tour of the Caribbean, never once, apparently, thinking that the birth of Black Lives Matter and the ongoing global debate about race might affect their trip to Belize, Jamaica and the Bahamas. The issue of race came up again on this trip. Then Lady Susan Hussey, a longtime maid of honor to the late Queen, was accused of racism in front of the head of the charity, Ngozi Fulani, for asking, "Where are you really from?" All of these PR scandals have been handled by the royal family. However, is it enough? The king is obliged to show moral leadership and must take a firm stand and really unequivocally apologize for the monarchy's connection to slavery, rather than just timidly going around the bush. All that said, the palace has a long, long way to go, and it cannot allow Kate to miss such an important event. The House of Windsor has a hell of a lot of work to do if they ever want to put an end to their highly controversial record on that front. The author, Daniela Elzer, is a writer and royal commentator with more than 15 years of experience working with some of Australia's leading media outlets.